Hello people from all around the world. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own laundry detergent, but not any kind of laundry detergent, one that is non-toxic. Second of all, very effective because we don't want to just make something that will not be useful in our household. And third of all, very cheap. Compared to pods that you might use in your household, this one is for 25 pods. It costs 12 euros in France, and that will only last me for about a month or a month and a half. So do your math, it's very expensive. Compared to 3 liters of laundry detergent, which will last us for our household, we're 2 people, me and my boyfriend, that will basically last us for 2 months and a half. And this entire thing costed me probably 2 euros or 3 euros to make. So 12 euros for 1 month and a half compared to 2 months and a half laundry detergent for 3 euros. I mean, that's pretty amazing. As I'll explain later in the outro, you can watch the video, and later on I'll explain to you why I changed my way of doing things in my household. If you're interested, that'll be later on in the video. It's a little chat, it's very personal, so I hope you will enjoy and that'll be useful for you. You will see the entire recipe description of this detergent in the down bar. Then if you need more, just multiply it. If you need less, just divide it. So all of these ingredients are for 3 liters of detergent. Now let's get into the recipe.
All you need for this recipe is Marseille soap, baking soda, water. It's optional, but you can add some lavender essential oils at the end. In terms of equipment, you will need 1 big pot, a scale, a bowl, a whisk, and a measuring cup. As you will see, the process is very easy to follow and the video is self-explanatory, so you don't need a lot to do it. Start by measuring out 3 liters of water and put it to boil. In the meantime, you measure out 80 grams of savon Marseille. Do not put more because it will get stuck in your washing machine and you don't want that. 80 grams for 3 liters of water is the perfect amount. I have tested it over time, please trust me. Once your water has boiled, just turn up the heat. Add your 40 grams of savon Marseille as well as 2 tablespoons of baking soda. And this last step is optional, but you can add some essential oils. Here I'm adding 8 drops of lavender essential oils, which I have found is the perfect ratio for 3 liters of water. Then you whisk everything together and you let it cool down for a bit.
So now that the detergent is all finished cooking, it's still cooling down on the stove. I'll show you which kind of containers I use. So to store them, I basically use a mason jar. What is awesome is that it's really safe. So later on, if you want to reuse your container after finishing your detergent, you can just put it in the dishwasher and you can use it for your food, since nothing we have used in the detergent is toxic in itself. A water bottle I finished a long time ago, and I have this, I think, yeah, it was a floor detergent. I really like the bottle because you have a little handle and you have the capuchon, I don't know how you call it, it's like the measuring thing, the cap, or I don't know how you call it. So this is a liter container, this is a liter container, and this is probably a 700 milliliter container. I'll still have to find another mason jar to fit my 3 liters of detergent. The reason why I make such a huge batch at the same time is because I'm very lazy. I don't want to repeat the process, I don't know, every 2 or 3 weeks. I prefer to do it once every 2 months or 2 months and a half to have enough and to not have to worry about it. There are a few things I need to specify. I don't know how it works in your country to find those ingredients, but the savon Marseille I have used, I bought it in my organic store. The 750 grams were about 9 to 10 euros, and it will last me for over a year. I had it for 6 months and I'm not even halfway through, and I have made all of my laundry detergent. I have also used it a little bit to put into the water when I wash my floors. And there's so many uses you can get out of the savon Marseille. You can make, the laundry detergent, your dishwash soap, your hand soap, a lot of things. You need to look online. One important thing, when you choose your savon Marseille, make sure, first of all, it's little shavings of the Savon Marseille, because then you will struggle if you receive the huge soap bar. It will be very hard to shave, kind of. Second thing, make sure there are no added colors. This is the original color. It's like a yellow, white to yellow color. And last, very, very important thing is it cannot have any glycerin in the ingredients of the Savon Marseille. The simple reason is if there's glycerin in your Savon Marseille, it will get stuck in your washing machine and you will kind of ruin it on the long run, because it will get stuck in the little holes. This one says it's 100% oil-based. It has over 30 grams of pure savon, so of pure soap. It has sodium, palmate, water, sodium kernelate, sodium chloride, sodium hydroxide, and that's it. So I think you need to look for the same as me or the same ingredients in the Savon Marseille. I will try to put the reference in the down bar. The simple reason, if I may give you a little context about why I have decided to switch to a more natural detergent, is because the main reason was my mom got diagnosed with breast cancer. I think it was in December 2022, so last December. And it made me rethink a lot of things I'm putting on my body and in my body. So once I knew she had cancer, I made a lot of research to know which kind of things can, on the long run, make you have the cancer, or what are the things that are cancerigènes, so that provoke kind of cancer. And I have got this book. It's in French. It's called Stop aux Toxiques, so let's stop the toxins, and it has a lot of chapters. Each one has a dedicated theme. One is what is toxic in our kitchen, so everything we use in terms of appliances. So I have also switched to non-toxic appliances like pans and, do you say pans or pans? Pans? The things you use to cook food. And then what was it? Then the detergents you use, which ones are toxic, and then there was a lot of things about cosmetics specifically. So I also switched my deodorant, which is very important because it's very close to the glands and to the breasts. And one last thing I have analyzed in the things I use the most were candles, and candles are highly cancerigène. So I have decided to stop using candles. Like in December, when I knew my mom got cancer and I did the research, I stopped all of the candles. I love candles, but it made me rethink, how can I use candles without it being too toxic, because you breathe the air, you know. So I have bought some 100% beeswax, and I need to buy a natural and non-toxic wick, as well as soy wax to make my own candles. And that'll be, I think, a part 2 to this video of making your own natural things and non-toxic things. So that was kind of, you know, the context for you guys if you're interested. And there is a tip which is in the book, and a lot of people who use those kinds of natural detergents say, which is very important, is once a month you need to wash your washing machine, so the Savon Marseille does not get stuck in the holes, as I said previously. Even though it doesn't have glycerin, the texture is a bit different from those things. So once a month you will, in your empty washing machine, put a liter of white vinegar, and you will just put the warmest cycle on your washing machine, and you will do an empty load with only the white vinegar. So I think the highest temperature my washing machine goes at is 90 degrees Celsius, and it's like a 2-hour cycle, and it just melts all the dirt which is inside. So make sure to do that once a month and you're good to go. Those were all the tips and the main recipe for the detergent. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe if you liked it, or just to share your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you soon, I hope. Salut.